This city is buzzing with opportunity and possibility and energy and excitement. It continues to be a very authentic place where people meet people and people are different.
Both Leonard Slatkin and Bill Davidson really wanted to think very seriously and very creatively about what it meant to changing the paradigm in terms of how an orchestra connects to its community. Bill Davidson definitely had that imaginative spirit and wanted the orchestra to thrive and wanted more people to love the orchestra.
They talked about the importance of getting out of Orchestra Hall and not abandoning it, but adding a portfolio of offerings to the community that involved going to the community, which was a very new idea. Go out, pick 6 neighborhoods, and develop relationships with people where they live. The first big barrier to overcome is the perception that we have left Detroit. What we tried to say was, we're not leaving Orchestra Hall, we're adding a neighborhood series.
Sometimes you're not really playing in an ideal stage setting. You're playing a church, you're playing in a theater. So at the beginning, there are a lot of doubters. Gradually, it actually become very wonderful. I think by going to the neighborhood, we are catching some audiences who loves classical music, but also has some kind of problem getting to the hall.
Suddenly, we opened ourselves up to new audiences while we were making ourselves incredibly convenient for audiences that we were losing. And sure enough, when we started playing these concerts, people said, "Oh, I'm so glad to be back with the DSO." So it was magical for us to go to them, and they were so grateful. They brought their friends. So we started meeting new audiences.
The first time I actually saw the musicians on stage performing, there was this sort of instant attraction to the proximity that you have with the musicians. You could actually see the facial expressions of the violinists and the cellists as they were performing. So it was really kind of a new sort of magical experience.
When they hear it in their own church, in their own neighborhood, it's a different kind of feel. Wow, this church can sound this good.
A lot of audience members are very loyal to go into these neighborhood concerts. Often I'll see a lot of the same patrons, audience members, at the same places, and they always want to come up and say hello, and they really love to connect afterwards. A lot of these venues are great for that.
I think the purpose of the neighborhood series is to go where the patrons are and to provide music to areas that don't have the opportunity to either come to Orchestra Hall or hear us in another way. So if there's a void of music, our intent is to fill it.